3 days had passed since the destruction of the battle station. Kharis had survived, but survival was only the beginning. Scott and Lisa remained behind, working beside the refugees to repair what the attack had nearly destroyed. Then in the evening sky, something appeared. At first it looked like another fragment of the shattered battle station. But this was no piece of wreckage. It was a ship. Scott and Lisa led a small group beyond the settlement, keeping the refugees safely behind them as they approached the crash site. Whatever had come down in the desert had survived re-entry, and someone might still be alive inside. They were survivors of the battle station, sovereign personnel from the very force that had attacked Kharis. Some were injured, some were frightened, and all of them surrendered. For the people of Kharis, surrender did little to erase what had happened. Homes had been destroyed, families had been lost. Anger came quickly. Scott understood that anger, but he also understood the difference between justice and revenge. Among the survivors was Commander Varric Sol, an intelligence officer who had escaped the station moments before its destruction. He carried something with him, a sealed sovereign navigation core, and whatever information it contained, Varric had nearly died protecting it. Name:
Commander Varric Sol, Sovereign Intelligence Division.
You nearly died protecting it. It's more than a navigation core.
Navigation core? A great many things.
Lisa began decoding the device. Inside were military routes, operational records, and something far more troubling. 6 sovereign expeditions had been sent to the same remote system. None had returned. Before they could learn more, the 3 Ravens received a long-range transmission. The Sovereign Command knew where they were, and it wanted both Varric and the Navigation Corps returned.
Vessel 3 Ravens, you are in possession of Sovereign Command personnel and classified property. Surrender Commander Sol and the Navigation Corps immediately. Your actions at Kharis have been recorded. Further resistance will be considered an act of war.
Scott and Lisa now understood the danger. As long as the 3 Ravens remained on Kharis, the Sovereign Command would eventually follow, and the refugees would once again be caught in the middle. They know we're here, and these people pay for it again.
No. If we stay, they'll come looking for us.
We draw them away from Kharis.
So we don't stay.
Are you coming back?
That's the plan, so they made their decision. The people of Kharis helped prepare the 3 Ravens for departure, bringing fuel, provisions, and what repairs they could manage. Scott and Lisa had arrived carrying food, medicine, and hope. They left carrying something far more dangerous: the truth. The 3 Ravens left Kharis behind and turned toward open space. But Lisa had no intention of returning home. The coordinates hidden inside the Sovereign Navigation Corps had given them another destination. That's not the route home. Should I ask?
No, probably not.
I was afraid you'd say that. Yeah.
You married me anyway.
Yeah, I'd probably do it again. Scott had one question that would not leave him. Why had the Sovereign Command sent a battle station against a settlement of refugees? There's something you haven't told us. Start with Kharis.
The refugees weren't the reason we came.
Were you attacking them? And the refugees?
The settlement was built over something. I don't know. But 12 years ago, sovereign scientists found a signal beneath Kharis. They were ordered removed. When they refused, the station commander was ordered to secure the site by any means necessary. The signal from Kharis and the signal from that system, they're the same.
Kharis had never been the true target, and the mystery beneath the refugee settlement now pointed towards something far beyond the frontier. The coordinates led the 3 Ravens far beyond the established frontier. There were no navigation beacons, no stations, no traffic, only a dim star, dark planets, and silence. As they moved deeper into the system, something strange began to happen. Stars vanished from the forward view. Not 1 or 2, Thousands. Something enormous was blocking the light. Then slowly, the darkness took shape. An immense structure emerged from the void. It was unlike the Sovereign battle station, unlike anything Scott or Lisa had ever seen. Ancient, silent, and impossibly large. For 12 years, Sovereign expeditions had searched this place. Their reports described a dead structure, but as the three ravens approached, faint lines of light began spreading across its surface. Deep within the ancient machine, something was waking. Varric had seen the reports. He knew the Sovereign Command had found this system years ago, but even he had never known what waited here. And now, for the first time in perhaps thousands of years, it was alive.